I really hated Christianity when I was growing up. But now that I'm getting a little bit older, exploring around the world a little bit, learning about symbolism and the ways that our ancestors would pass down knowledge, the way that knowledge gets corrupted and twisted to mold agendas and fulfill certain selfish realities but I find myself understanding Christianity through a new symbolic perspective after learning about Hinduism, learning about Buddhism. I remember always being like, so you're telling me God, the creator of this divine mathematical creation, created a human son and then sacrificed him in order to forgive us of our bad behavior. But I'm realizing the symbolism behind it, of self-sacrifice and true surrender and this requirement or spiritual duty to release the idea of yourself, Jesus completely giving himself, the Buddha giving up everything, leaving his family, leaving his kingdom of where he was a prince. Arjuna and Krishna, Arjun having to fight his family for his kingdom, sacrifice. So the story emerges, and I think what it's pointing to is that Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. We don't know. We're lost in some echo of action and karma, and this valley of mountaintops that is just echoing pain and emotions and desires and attachments. That's really what it is. We are too attached to let go. So we fall down into a material way of viewing the world, an experience that is disconnected from a pure, authentic, or true place. We're constantly in the shifting, we're constantly in the change, whereas God, or the presence of the universe, or the essence, or the source, remains. It doesn't change. So, you hear people say, like, stop trying to become something and just be. Or you hear Ram Dass say, be here now. Be here now is just another way of saying, stop doing and be. So, releasing attachments can bring us to the now. I don't know how to do that though. But it's a cool thought. How do you release attachments? I don't know if you can. But the thing is, the story of Jesus is that we don't have to know, because all we have to do is trust in his word, trust in him. And it's already done. He carried the cross. He carried the burden so that we don't have to. It's a deep story, and if you view it from a surface level, then you'll have a surface conclusion. You'll see the depth as being some, decaying puddle or something on the ground. but you can use it as a source of symbolism and try to really see what it means. Because it says something about the human story, and it says something about who we are, and it points to something interesting, and it points to some sort of mystery that we're all living together. You know, we don't really acknowledge it much because it's a little bit overwhelming to bring ourselves to some space of mystery, because you know, we gotta go to work, we gotta eat food, we have to have relationships with people. The monkey's back there. And if we're always having a panic attack over the nature of reality, we can't get things done, but we're all here. There's not a single person that knows how or why or what we're doing. And yeah, the mystery. For me, the mystery is the true religion. And just being the mystery. Because we are the mystery. We are the mystery. You know, we look around. This is all happening through us. And we all woke up here together. And it's just it's so weird that we don't even acknowledge it. But the thing that's weirder than that is that when we do acknowledge it, it's like we're looking at each other in the face, and we're acknowledging that we are both in an absolutely magical, unexplainable experience, and we can talk about it. It blows my mind. We can talk about it. That adds an extra layer to the mystery. All right, let's keep walking up here. So the story of Jesus means something different to me now. And you know, you want to rebel against what you were raised with. You have to. That's the only way you can actually understand something, is if you're outside of it. No, that's not true. You got to be inside of it also. It says Jesus is laid in the tomb and rises after 3 days. Peace be with you. The cross restores consolation and hope on the suffering mind. The triumph of the cross is a sign of salvation, forgiveness, God's holy will, suffering, love, and happiness. Dear sisters and brothers, this place is divine. As you climb these last 10 steps, you will be stepping on holy ground. Come with faith. It is not to be noted that miracles are reported to have taken place and favors been granted. Okay, see, humans. The only thing we know is attachment. This is holy ground. It is to be noted that many miracles are reported and favors granted. Spirituality and divinity and love is not about what we can get, what favors can be granted. It's about what we can surrender and what we can let go of. The thing is that we're building these walls and mountains and inner worlds, desperately trying to understand who we are. I am this, I am that. We're a different person with everyone we meet. We live in so many places. But when we let go of that is when we can be who we are, when we can be here now, be, instead of becoming. It's a beautiful place. Looks like people might have sat here I think Portugal was here in India for 350 years. And they left, if my memory's correct, in 1961. So, do the math. And this place would have been filled with Portuguese Christians. Something else that's interesting about Jesus and India is that the Vatican recognizes that Thomas of the Gospels came to spread the teachings of Christ here in India. And here in the south of India, maybe a bit more south than where I'm at now, you'll find one of the oldest churches. It's a St. Thomas church. I believe it's 50 AD. That's how old it is. So when missionaries came here, like from Portugal, they showed up and there was already Christians here. Like, how can that be? How can there already be Christians here? And some people believe that Jesus and his mother went to Kashmir, where they have tombs, and you can go visit those tombs still today. And the local people believe it, and yeah, I don't know if it's true, but it's interesting nonetheless. We're almost back to the bottom. Whew. Okay. You guys won't believe what just happened. I'm in Goa right now, in India, and I was just riding around on my scooter that I just rented, just got some food, minding my own business. I pulled over to check the map to see where I'm at, and a guy pulls up next to me on my scooter, takes the key out of my scooter, and tells me he's police. He's saying, "I'm police, police, police," and he's being all aggressive. He literally took my key out of my scooter. So I get off, I take my helmet off, I'm like, "What? Like, what are you stopping me for?" And they go, drugs, drugs, drugs. And I was like, "Son, I don't have no drugs." And he's not dressed in anything, dressed like a normal guy. So I'm like, "You need to show me something." And he's like, just wait, the police are coming now." So I think it's just...
Did you know that Lord Shiva listened to high tech?